Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to M&F Forex Traders. If you're new to our channel, please consider subscribing. We provide valuable content here. All right, so today we have something very nice. We're going to talk about the most common myths about Forex trading. All right, so without wasting much of your time, let's dive into this. All right, so number one, what's the first one? Okay, so Forex trading is a scam. Okay, I'm sure you've heard this. I'm sure you've heard a lot of people trying to tell you this about forex trading. All right. So, what do you think those people tell you such things? Okay. So it's either those people have been a victim of someone trying to sell them a course which was not really maybe working, or signals from some people who are not really genuine. All right, or they were setting an indicator, or most likely they wanted to actually manage their account. All right, there's this thing which is very common, which is account management. All right, you give your MT4 details to someone and then they trade for you, right? Or you give your account to someone and then they trade for you. All right, so most of the time what ends up happening is that that person loses the money. They blow you their account and then they'll tell you I've blown account. All right, so it can be true that they blew your account, or it might be that they actually got your money and you just got scammed. All right, so there are a lot of things which actually happen, but forex trading in itself, you actually learning the skill to trade, which of course won't be easy. It won't take you a month, 2 weeks. It will take you time. Depends on how you can comprehend concept. It's actually not a scam in itself. It's just that it's over clouded with a lot of scams. All right, that people are trying to sell courses, they're trying to sell signals, they'll lure you into buying a certain indicator that promises you a 99% win rate, which is not even true. So you have to look out for those things. All right, but forex trading itself, you learning the skill to actually trade for yourself. That's not a scam. If someone tells you that, just tell them that you don't know what you're talking about. All right. So let's look at the other one. So the other one is forex trading is easy. Okay, it's forex trading very easy. Okay. So unlike what is portrayed on Instagram and some people out there, I think that's what causes people to think that forex trading is easy. All right. I once heard someone say forex trading is the hardest way to make easy money. I think that puts it very correctly. You know, I think the process of learning how to trade in itself is a difficult part. All right, but the making money of the part of making money when you've actually understood the concept is actually very easy. Actually, all right, it becomes very easy to make for you to be actually be able to make money when you have the setup, we have the strategy in place, you have the risk management in place, you got the everything in place. It becomes easier to make money. But when you're starting out, it's very difficult. I'm telling you, I'm talking from experience here. All right, another thing that actually causes people to think is forex trading is easy. Like I've said, this the what is posted on Facebook, what's posted on Instagram. Why do they post those things? It's because those are the things that actually sell. Those are the things that actually sell. They won't tell you the truth. All right. But however, there are things that you can do to make it a little bit easier. All right. So, for example, you're just starting out on your own. You don't know anything about forex trading. Okay. It will take you. It can even take you 2 years to actually understand. Why? Because there's a lot of information out there about forex trading. There's a lot. All right. So your learning curve is going to be longer. However, there's some genuine traders out there, there's some genuine mentors out there, there's some genuine companies out there who actually can help you shorten the learning curve. All right. So you find someone who you trust, all right, someone who has proven themselves to you that they're actually trading, they have a strategy that works, All right. Once you have that in place, it becomes less easier for you to learn because this particular person is going to be able to teach you what he knows, what he's actually been able to actually understand and master in the years that he's been trading, and is going to actually uh, teach you all that in a shortest period of time. All right. So this will actually help you learn forex trading faster. Okay, so otherwise if you try to go to it on your own, it's going to get lonely out there, it's going to get rocky out there. You don't want to do this on your own, trust me. So find the best thing you can do is find someone to teach you how to trade, someone that you trust, of course, not just some random guy out there. Make sure to find someone who actually has proven themselves to you, that the strategy that works. You've seen it for yourself. You've seen setups that have worked. Those are the things. Those are people that you can actually trust and let them teach you. Otherwise, you try to do it on your own. It becomes very hard, right? So this is how it is, because there's a lot of information out there about forex trading. There are a lot of indicators out there. There are strategies out there. There are robots out there. I mean, it's just a lot. All right. So find someone you trust, someone that can actually help guide you through the process, so that you can, instead of spending 2 years now to actually become profitable, you can actually do it in a year, but you have to put in work or less than that. All right. So depending on how much you want this, how much do you want it? If you want it bad enough, you have to make sure to actually do the work. All right. Otherwise, trade the forex trading in itself, making money, it becomes easier when you actually have a solid strategy in place. You have a proper risk management, which is the most important things, and you also have the right psychology. All right, and you have to understand that the psychology, what will happen to your mentor, it will be directly linked to your risk management. If you don't know what you're going to be risking per trade, if you've not actually internalized the risk of a particular trade, I'm telling you, you won't sleep. You have to be you'll be panicking. You're going to be looking at your charts every time and then. All right. Why? Because you've not predetermined your risk. Therefore, you're going to actually be panicking. So the most important thing is actually understand your risk management parameters, understand where you want to actually get out of the market because your setup has been invalidated, and because your strategy, I mean your stop loss has been hit because your setup is invalidated and it's preventing you from losing a lot of money. All right, which is very important. So you have to make sure you know where you are actually want to get out of the market so that you can actually go ahead and look for other setups. All right. So let's move on. Forex trading is gambling. This is very interesting. Okay. So is forex trading gambling? I've actually heard a lot of people actually talking about this. Especially newbies, all right? Those people are trying to actually learn about forex trading. They tell you, no, forex is gambling. Forex is like baiting. All right. So is forex trading gambling? No. The short answer is no. Forex trading is not gambling. Actually, it can also be yes. So how does forex trading become gambling? So here is the case, all right? So you listen, you have no strategy, all right? You have no proper strategy right there. So what I mean proper strategy? I mean a strategy that you've back tested, you've forward tested using past data, all right? You've taken time and actually back tested this strategy, and you've not done that. If you haven't done that and you're trading, you're literally gambling. You have no risk management. You don't know where you are going to put your stop loss. You're just going to sell without actually knowing where you're going to exit. You don't know where your setup is going to be invalidated. So if you are doing these things, you are literally gambling. Okay. If you don't have a proper strategy, you don't have a proper risk management, you are gambling. Full stop. Okay, how does it become not gambling? Here's the thing. Just the opposite, right? So you have a proper risk management. You know exactly where you're going to actually exit. You know exactly how much you're risking on that particular trade. Okay? It doesn't become gambling because we know that Forex is a game of probability. Alright? So through past data, through backtesting, you'd have known that, okay, my strategy has a 60% win rate. Maybe it has a 70% win rate. I know I'm going to win overall. At the end of the day, I'm going to win. Therefore, what will actually enable me to win is because I have backtested this strategy and it has shown positive expectancy after a series of trades. All right. So you're going to own the casino. You become the casino. Don't become the gambler, but you become the casino because you have an edge in the market, right? So at the end of the day, you're going to win. I mean, if you look at the casino, gamblers, there's of gamblers out there, they always win, right? They're always winning here and there, all right? But at the end of the day, who wins? The owner of the casino wins, right? Because they have an edge over the gambler. That's what you have when you have your proper strategy. You can lose, yes, which is actually normal in forex trading, all right? That's very, very normal. But you know, at the end of the day, you're going to actually have a positive result because you have a good risk to reward ratio, right? And you also have proven past data that has shown that after a series of trades, you are more likely to win. So you have data there, therefore, you're not gambling. However, if you don't have all the things I've mentioned above, you are literally gambling. I hope that's clear. Let's move on. This is very common. I've seen this so much on Facebook and Telegram. People will actually spam you with a lot of messages telling you they have a strategy with a 99% win rate. They guarantee you that they will triple your money in 3 days. A lot of things, like a lot of stuff going on Facebook and Telegram, right? And someone can ask, is it really true that there's a strategy with a 99% win rate? I doubt if it's there. All right. Please, if you do, please let me know. All right. If you do have a strategy with a 99% win rate, please let me know. All right. I would love to have that one. Okay. From my experience, I don't think there is a strategy with a 99%. Otherwise, everyone would have been making money, right? That's the reason why we have a, a success rate of about 5% because 95% of traders lose money. Okay, so if just imagine if we had a strategy with a 99% win rate. I mean, all of us would have been making money. All of us would have been making millions, right? But we don't. Why? Because there's literally no strategy with a 99% win rate. Even great traders out there, they will have probably 60% win rate. And actually, you don't even need a 99% to actually make in forex trading. Even with a strategy with a win rate of 50%, you can actually make it big, provided you have a great risk to reward ratio, which is the most important thing when it comes to this. Actually, it's not the amount of it's not the amount of money. It's not about how many trades you win. All right. It's about the risk. It's about how much you're risking on that particular trade. Every time you take a trade, how much are you risking? All right. You can have maybe 9 out of 10 wins, but that one loss can actually wipe you out if you're not respecting proper risk management. All right. So that's very important, you guys. You need to actually be able to respect risk management. Therefore, I'm disputing that there is no strategy out there with a 99% win rate. And if someone is trying to tell you that they have a strategy, they have such a strategy, most likely they're just trying to steal your money. They just want your money, okay? And run away from such people because they don't mean good for you. They don't mean any good for you. Therefore, run, okay? This is very common on Facebook and Telegram. All right, let's move on. Okay, I have a bonus for you guys. This is from credit to Mark Douglas, and may so is rest in peace. This is very, very important, you guys. This is very, very important. The moment you actually sit down and internalize this, you realize that you don't have anything, like you don't have to do much, right? Because he called them the 5 fundamentals of forex trading. The 5 fundamental truths of trading, right? So the first one is anything can happen. If you think about it right now, if you take a trade and in your mind, you should actually be able to think and remember that anything can happen. Like literally anything can happen. Price can either take you out, or it can go in your profit, or it can just consolidate. Anything can happen. All right. So what does it tell you? So when you know that anything can happen in the market, therefore you're going to make sure that you always protect yourself. You always make sure that your stop loss is in place, so that if anything happens, you are protected, because your stop loss will protect you. You don't lose any money that you're not willing to lose. All right. So that's very very important. So number two is, you don't need to know what's going to happen in order for you to make money. You don't really, because nobody knows what the market will do next. All right. So what we do is, we literally just predict, okay, based on what we have backtested according to our strategy. We just predict where the market is going to go based on historic data, okay, but that is not guaranteed, and you don't need to do that for you to actually be able to make money. So what you have to do is that every time your setup comes, take the trade, okay. Whether it becomes a loser or a winner, that doesn't have to concern you, because you don't have to know what's going to happen. All right. Provided you have a strategy which has proven to actually work over a series of trades, and you only get that data and that confidence when you're actually backtested your strategy, you don't have to do that. You don't have to actually to worry about the outcome of that individual trade. You don't have to. All right. Number three, there's a random distribution between wins and losses for any given set of variables that define an edge. So you've backtested your strategy, right? Can you actually guess that, okay, I'm going to have the first one is going to be a loser? Let's say you're taking 10 trades, right? Can you actually guess that, okay, the first one is going to be a winner, the second one is going to be a loser? Can you actually do that? You can't. Why? Because there's a random distribution between wins and losses for any given set, as long as the variables are, you have actually a set of variables, you have the strategy, you can objectively identify your strategy. As long as you can do that, you can't know which one is going to be a winner and which one is going to be a loser. You can't know. So you don't have to stress about the outcome of an individual trade. You have to worry about a series of trades. So you shift your mindset from a trade by trade basis to series of trades. All right. And so I once saw a quote, a very very nice quote, which went like, I have zero trust or confidence in any of the setups that I take, but I have 100% confidence in the positive expectancy of my trading strategy. That's confidence, guys. That's confidence. So you don't have to worry about the outcome of an individual trade, right? What you have to be worried about is probably after you've taken 10, 20 trades. So it's not about an outcome of an individual trade, but it's about series of trade. So that's very, very, very important. Okay, let's move on, guys. Number four, an edge is nothing more than a higher probability of one thing happening over another. Mind blowing, right? So, what is an edge? An edge is literally the strategy that you're using. Okay, so whatever strategy that you're using to trade, right? What what that study just tells you is that there's a higher probability of you winning than losing at the end of at not just one trade, after a series of trade. So you have a higher probability of winning over a series of trade. So that mean that the first trade is going to win or the second trade is going to win. No, it's after a series of trades. Okay, please understand that your strategy is literally just, as long as it has shown positive expectance after a series of trade, what it just tells you is that you have a higher chance of winning than losing. Not just over a single trade, no, but over a series of trades. Okay, and every moment in the market is unique. Whoa, every moment in the market is unique. Guys, I've had beautiful setups fail. Like a beautiful setup that I actually had so much confidence that this trade is going to win, but it will end up going to my stop loss. I've had a beautiful setup like that, but it worked out. So just because this setup worked today doesn't mean that this particular one is going to work. We have no idea. Why? Because anything can happen and every moment in the market is unique. You have to understand that. And if you understand that every moment in the market is unique, there is no way you can put so much um, confidence in this particular trade and actually over risk so much money on this particular trade with hope that it's going to win. Why would you do that when you know that the outcome of an individual trade is random? You don't have to do that. So instead, you are going to approach every trade with the same risk management. Of course, others, unless you have different setups, right? But if you have one setup that you actually trade, you're going to actually just make sure that you're consistent with your risk on every individual trade, because you don't have to know, because you can't know which one is going to be a winner and which one is going to be a loser. If we knew that in advance, I mean, we're going to be billionaires by now. All right, so that's the most important part. Every moment in the market is unique. You guys, I hope you've enjoyed this. I really hope that you've actually found some value in this. If you have, please make sure that you subscribe, like the video, share it with your friend, and also leave a comment in the comment section if there's something that you want us to talk about, right? Make sure that you leave it in the comment section. All right, thank you so much for watching, and may God bless you. Until next time, goodbye.